Singapore's opposition has always fought uphill battles, but in GE 2025, the slope might have been steeper than ever. Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, veteran politician, founder of the Progress Singapore Party, and once considered a presidential hopeful, has issued what could be his final election reflection. And in it, he didn't just thank supporters. He pulled back the curtain on a system that many say is heavily tilted in favor of the ruling party. But what exactly did he reveal? And what does it tell us about the health of Singapore's democracy? In a Facebook post published just a day after GE 2025, Dr. Tan expressed gratitude to his supporters, yet also issued a pointed message: "Together, we stood not just against political opponents, but against an entire machinery who came at us with boundary line changes and limitless resources." That one line opens up a much deeper conversation, not just about the PSP's defeat, but about the structural and institutional barriers facing opposition parties in Singapore. Despite contesting 13 constituencies this year, down from 24 in GE 2020, the PSP walked away without a single win. Most notably, in West Coast, Jurong East GRC, where they had built significant momentum from the last election, they saw their vote share drop nearly 8 points to 39.99%. The PAP team led by Minister Desmond secured 60.01%. Now here's where it gets critical. Dr. Tan framed the defeat not as a loss of public support, but as a reflection of deeper systemic imbalances, resource asymmetry, redrawn boundaries, and what he described as a full-force political machine. And if you look back to GE 2015, the patterns feel familiar. Voter swings toward the PAP, often amid heightened calls for stability during uncertain times, in this case, inflation, cost of living, and global economic headwinds, despite many of those issues originating from policies already in place. Still, the PSP didn't run a passive campaign. Their platform called for reducing GST to 7%, introducing a universal minimum wage, mandating MPs to declare assets, and addressing concerns like HDB lease decay and foreign labor imbalances. Their slogan, "Progress for All," was more than a catchphrase. It was a blueprint for inclusive reform. But what now? With no NCMP seats won, the party loses not only a voice in parliament but also critical financial support. Leong Mun Wai and Hazel Poa, who had served as NCMPs and donated their $28,900 annual stipends to PSP, will no longer be able to fund core operations like the party HQ in Bukit Timah. That's more than just losing office space, it's potentially losing morale and organizational backbone. Dr. Tan's message, however, ended on a note of defiant hope, a call to the next generation. "The scars we carry will not be marks of defeat," he said, "but lasting reminders that we dared to stand up, for the common good of all Singaporeans." It's a challenge and an invitation. So here's the big question: can a loyal opposition survive in a system designed by and for the dominant party? Or will voices like PSP's continue to be drowned out, not by a lack of ideas, but by institutional design? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is Singapore's political playing field really as level as it claims to be? Or are opposition parties destined to fight with one hand tied behind their backs? Like, share, and subscribe to 2230, where we go beyond the headlines and into the heart of the story.